And William's back again. And you know what? I'm going to address something because that's what I've been doing in the videos lately. People keep asking us stuff. I keep messaging them back. I email them back. But you know what? I realize I haven't done a video about this in a long time. So we're going to do it now. Everybody's always asking me what we use for internet. You know, RV life, there's so many things out there. But if you watch any of our old videos, you know that 95% of the time we're using Nomad Internet. Now, first of all, I'm not doing this video because I need to. I'm doing this video because I want to. Nomad reached out over a year ago and asked us to do a video and they'd give us Nomad Internet free for a whole year. You know what? It's been a whole year. But if you've not came across any of our other videos, and I think it'd be like a year and a half now, maybe a year and 6 months, we purchased Nomad Internet because of all the people on YouTube, okay? So this is the way to go. And we ordered it. It took 2 weeks longer than it was supposed to. I think I paid $299 for this box. And we got it. We used it for 6 months. We were super, super happy with it. Had no issues at all. Last year we were on our way to Alaska. They reached out and told us they'd give it to us for free. I was paying $129 a month for something that I was using every day and loved. Now you got to understand, we use this in the fifth wheel, streaming Robin's television shows and all the stuff that she watches 24/7, okay? When we're not in the RV, we take it with us in the truck and we use it in the truck as our own little internet thing too, all across the whole country, okay? I can't even tell you the amount of data. We have thousands of videos on YouTube. They've all been uploaded by Nomad. Not one, two, all have been uploaded by Nomad. So that tells you how good Nomad has been to us. Now, I know there's videos out there where the company had problems like a year and a half ago, whenever that was. That's when all the YouTubers told you to buy this. And then when Nomad shut them down, they jumped on that bandwagon and they told you not to buy Nomad, that they were a crooked company and all that stuff, okay? I don't know anything about that. I know a year and a half later, they're still there. The reason I thought about bringing this video out is because I get emails from them all the time just as a customer. Actually, they sent me the email from when I was a customer under my own name, not under the collaboration and getting it free, okay? And it said that right now you can get this box for free. And for $99 a month, you can get up to 100 megabytes, I think it is, of unlimited, and they don't throttle it. I can tell you that right now. If all the videos we've uploaded, how much we use this thing for, it's never been throttled. It works at 95% of every place you go. There'll be that 5%, and usually that's when I'm boondocking and I have to pull out the Starlink. You know what I'm talking about. The other thing people don't realize, me and Robin have had this in all, I'm not going to say 1 or 2 or 20, or all 50 states. Yes, all 50 states. We drove to Alaska. It did not work in Canada, and I think that's because Canada doesn't have any Verizon service there anywhere. It did not work. I tried. As soon as I hit the border in Alaska, it worked in Alaska. It worked all over the place. Worked better than I ever thought. Now you gotta look for our other videos. We got videos out there when we were in Alaska. We got videos out there when we were in Hawaii. I used it in Hawaii. So basically anywhere there's Verizon services is gonna work. So it works in all 50 states. There's a few little areas that it was a little, you know, not that great. I mean, I could check emails and do all that stuff, but nothing was working. Our phones wasn't working. And what people don't realize is what I tell them all the time. Me and Robin have AT&T and we have Verizon. We have 2 lines on both of our iPhones. So we have Verizon and AT&T wherever we go. There's been so many times that Verizon says we have service. Now, I know Verizon, even though you're on an unlimited plan on your phone, if you're in an area that's congested and everybody's using Verizon service, they'll slow you down. Well, my phone won't work sometimes on Verizon service, but when I'm connected to the Nomad in that same area, boom, works perfect. So I don't know what the magic is in this little box. I'm sure the magic isn't Nomad. I'm sure it's this little box and that little SIM card that's got Verizon in it that Nomad offers you for $100 to $150 a month, depending on what speeds you want. When I first got into it, it was $129 a month, unlimited speed. You get almost 200 megabytes all the time. And now they're saying that they'll offer you for $99 up to 100 megabytes. If you get an 100 megabytes, you can watch everything, you can do everything all the time. So when people ask, what internet do we use? We're still using Nomad. I'm going to still use Nomad when they shut our service off. You know, that's up to them. Our contract has been fulfilled this month. At the end of this month, we did everything they asked. They did everything they asked. If they shut it off tomorrow, I'm never going to complain. I'm going to call them up. I'm going to turn on our other box. Actually, I'm going to turn on this box because the other box that they sent us is the one in the camper right now that Robin's watching her movies with. So this is the one that we have. I have a Verizon SIM card in this off from my cell service that only lets me use like 150 megabytes. It's crazy. I think it's 150 for $80 a month that I had in a little box that I got from Verizon 2-3 years ago. When they gave us our free new one and this one was shut off, this thing's unlocked. So I stuck my SIM card in there that's on my cell service. But 150 megabytes does not go very far. I mean, we're here for 2 or 3 days and we use this all up. But I don't use it for that. This one is used only for my cameras. It runs all my cameras when we're not here and it stays in the camper. I take the one that we got from Nomad that they sponsored us with our video that we put out. We were only required to put one video out. We put 3 or 4 out. This will be number 5. I do this because they've been good to us, and I want you to know about that. There's so many people out there that badmouth them on YouTube and stuff. They're usually people that expect something for nothing. They get it for nothing. Then they're going to tell you how great it is. But all of a sudden, when they're not getting it for nothing no more, they're going to tell you how bad it is. We don't do that. It's been great to us. It was great when I was paying for it. It was even better when I wasn't paying for it. And if I'm paying for it again next month, this is what I'm going to do because there's no reason for me to change Nomad. Somebody else out there is going to give me another service for free and want me to try it, I'll give it a try. But I know that this thing is going to upload our videos so that you get to see the videos that we have all the time. Because without this, we'd be like a lot of other people. Our videos wouldn't get out when they're supposed to. You know, we could blame it on other stuff, but Nomad has been the best internet service for us. So people ask us all the time. That's why I'm doing the video, to let you know. Nomad has done everything they were supposed to. We're super pleased with their service. We're super pleased with their price. Super pleased with everything that's happened between us in the last year, okay? And remember, we have used it in all 50 states. I don't think any of those other YouTube channels that used to promote this probably use it in half of those states, and none of them probably use it in Hawaii, maybe not even Alaska. So when I tell you it is the best thing out there for the money, and this little box, I mean, I got Velcro. It sticks in all my stuff. In my truck, it's popped up there in the front, plugged in. I got extra cords, ones that are made for 12 volt, ones that are made for the 110 in the vehicle. So, I mean, I can pull the truck up here. A lot of times just leave it in the truck. If we're leaving the next day, go inside the camper, and I can go in there and use everything in the camper, watching movies and everything the next morning, come right out here, jump back in the truck and take off and have it everywhere we go. Every hotel that me and Robin go to, we take this. These hotels, they say they got internet. They don't have internet. You can't even check your emails. I take this into every hotel that we stay at, every Airbnb, and we always have perfect service. So that's why I'm doing this video. I wanted to bring this to you because people ask me all the time, what do you use for internet? I tell them Nomad, and the first thing is like, oh, there's some guys on YouTube that say that's not the way to go. Well, that was a year and 3 months ago, a year and 4 months ago. Still here, I'm still using it in all 50 states, and I haven't found a better deal out there. So for you guys that I know they're going to leave the comments, if you know a better deal out there or something else you want to tell the people about, go right ahead. This is my video. You can put that out there. If there's something better that I don't know about, because you know, this camera right now that I'm working on, I didn't know about before, and now it's my favorite camera, okay? But I don't know what can beat this. I really don't. Unless you're giving it to people for $49 a month and it's working as great as this, then that would beat it. I don't care what service it is out there. If you can give people fully unloaded, unthrottled, take it everywhere, nobody complains, works in all 50 states for $50, then you can beat Nomad. I don't think it exists. They talk about T-Mobile. Well, T-Mobile, I've got T-Mobile service on one of my other phones. And I've been in so many places where my T-Mobile didn't work, where this still worked, okay? That's why when I say it works 95% of the time, it works 95% of the time wherever you're at. So we've had the T-Mobile for a backup plan, but usually if this isn't working, the T-Mobile didn't work. So we've got a lot of experience traveling the United States. We've got a lot of experience with Nomad Internet. So when I tell you it works, it works. Now, if the company goes out of business tomorrow, I can't tell you that. I mean, I don't know how that's all gonna work. You know, that's just life. Things just don't, nothing great lasts forever. That's why when I throw these videos out there, I'm always looking for the next thing in case this isn't here next time. But as of right now, a year and a half using Nomad Internet, it's been absolutely amazing. I couldn't have made it without it. So Nomad, this video is for you. You didn't ask for it, you didn't need it, I don't owe it to you, but I owe it to you out of the respect that you gave us by giving us this free for a year, reaching out to us when we were just a little channel when nobody else was reaching out to us and giving us this internet. And we used it, and you did everything you were supposed to. And that's what this video is about, is me and Robin thanking you. And always